Hi, my name is Hunter Hyde, and this is my CRJ 306 presentation. I wanted to start off by talking about some issues that youth in the system face today. First, I think parental guidance is in short supply, especially the parental role models that kids need to develop and achieve their goals in the future. Especially as a young adolescent, it's tough to move forward in life and better yourself when you don't have anybody that can help you achieve those steps. Especially in these types of families, poverty levels are really high, and trying to move yourself out of that situation when you just don't have the resources is very tough, especially as a young kid. And growing up through that can affect how you, your personality in the future, and how you are as an adult, and that can have consequences for you, positive or negative as well. One youth program that I have found has been making a difference in Arizona is called New Pathways for Youth. They are located on 1001 East Pierce Street in Mesa, Glendale. And they support one-on-one relationships between high-risk youth in the valley and trained volunteer mentors. And the mentors help to unearth the core beliefs that are holding these youth back from achieving their goals and maximizing their potential. The mission statement of New Pathways for Youth is empowering youth to fulfill their potential through mentoring and life skill development. And that goes along with their vision, which is a community where all youth achieve their potential. So basically, they're just a program where they have mentors in the valley that they put together with 9 to 21-year-old students. Some students, some aren't in school. And they are basically just someone that helps them talk to, they can go to for problems that they have, any challenges in life that they have to overcome. They mentor them and make them feel heard, and they have a parental role model that just helps them get through any challenges that they may overcome in life, especially at that age. 9 to 21 is tough. Problems, if you don't have anybody there that you can turn to for advice, that's a very tough situation, and anyone there that can help you out, it just makes it that much better. The people that they have currently at Pathways for Youth are 9 out of 10 of them are living in extreme poverty, and they're earning less than $24,000 per year, and that's for a family of 4 or more per house, for $24,000. 2 out of 10 of them have lived in homeless shelters at one point in their lives. 4 out of 10 of them do not see a future for themselves. They just feel like they have no future, and there's no point in moving forward with anything in life. 8 out of 10 of them live in homes with family violence, or have had a history of family violence, and growing up with that just has terrible implications and problems that just for your future. 6 out of 10 have parents or caregivers who use drug and commit crimes, and this brings me back to one of my thoughts from earlier. Families that have constant drug use and their kids are being raised around that type of thing, that's just showing the kids that it's okay, and they may not see the negative side effects, so that could cause future drug use for them, for the kids in the future, which could just be prolonged drug use for the entire family, and that's just what no one wants. They're just terrible. It's just a bad sign. 4 out of 10 are likely to drop out of high school and not even graduate. That's about 50%. That's not a really good rate to graduate, and that's just graduating high school, not even college. 7 out of the 10 students there if they attend college, will be first-generation college students, so they'll be the first person in their family to attend college, which is pretty awesome. This is a really nice way to keep the education flowing. They offer transformative mentoring. They also offer intensive program retreat, where they go and they have their mentors and their students with them, and they go back on a retreat, and they go kind of for a couple of days out and kind of go away from technology, away from phones, all that stuff, and kind of just get back in touch, talk to each other, kind of figure out what's going on in life, talk to each other about their challenges and obstacles that they've been overcoming, figure out ways to move forward and progress in life together. The way that they obtain their money is they do online giving, so you can donate online. You can do planned giving where you donate per year. They do AZ tax contributions, so they're very good about helping you get AZ tax credits when you donate for them. They also accept donations of arts and crafts supplies, school supplies, sports equipment, food and nutrition, any kind of supplies like that, general house supplies, cleaning supplies, anything like that they would be used to help get out into these homes for these youth, so that they can have a little bit more resources for them. They also have a deal with Amazon Smile, so if you go on to Amazon Smile and search for their organization name, they will have 5% of their purchases donated to New Pathways for Youth, which is pretty cool. They also have a partnership with Fry's stores, which are all over the valley. So when you sign up for part of their community rewards program, they'll donate a portion of the savings that you get back to the nonprofit communities in the Valley, which is really cool. And that's not just Pathways for Youth. There's a lot of different programs around here that have that same partnership with Fry's. One of the main quotes on their website, I just wanted to read it. It says, "Over the 28-year history, New Pathways for Youth has transformed the lives of nearly 5,500 youth through the development of core social, economical, and academic skills. The programs create a 1 to 3 return on investment by preventing the future need for more costly social and criminal justice services." So basically what they're saying is they're putting their money towards preventing any kind of criminal activity in the future. So they're saving money by educating kids and making them have a better future for themselves so that they don't go out and become criminals and cause more implications on the criminal justice system out there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. One of the inspirational stories that I read on their website was from a young girl named Erica. She was the daughter of 2 immigrants who moved here before she was even born. She was born here. She was the first person in her family born in the United States. And her parents, when they moved over here, they never made it past the 5th grade. So they had a really tough time finding jobs, trying to find a stable work environment was really tough for them. And then she was matched with her mentor in 5th grade. And since then, it has just been all sails forward for her. She is a sophomore at Brown University now, studying to become a surgeon. When she moved out to Brown, she actually became a mentor herself and started a Pathways for Youth program out there. So she's mentoring people as well, which is really good that she's had that help for her, and now she's giving back, which I think is also another benefit of this program. Once people see that how much someone helped them, they'll be willing to go back and give more help to other people as well. The second story I found was from a guy named Nacho, and he had a 1.2 GPA, and he had no hope for his future. He just didn't want to be alive. He was suffering from depression, didn't want to deal with any of that. And he met with one of his mentors, and I believe he was in 7th grade when he met his mentor. And he went on to graduate just barely in 2016 with a 4.2 GPA and a full ride scholarship for academics and track and field to Notre Dame University, which is a very prestigious school. So that's pretty impressive that he was able to turn his life completely around, 1.2 to 4.2. When I collected my information, I just went onto their website and browsed along there. They had a bunch of testimonials. They had all the information, all the programs and services that they offer. They offer brochures that you can print out, all the different details and stuff they have around all over their website. Some conclusions that I've made. I found that this organization is causing real change here right in the Valley. I don't really see too much of it personally, just because I'm on campus most of the time, but it's really great to see that this is actually going on in the Valley and that change is actually being instilled and people are actually out there making a difference. And like I said, there were 5,500 success stories, which is pretty awesome. They've been in business for, I think, 27, 28 years, so they've been around for quite a while. But that's so great that they've been around for that long, doing so much good. It's just out there making a better future for these youth. One of the quotes that I found was actually from a research proposal by Gettings and Wilson, and it was titled Examining Commitment and Relational Maintenance in Formal Youth Mentoring Relationships. And their quote was, "In relationships with a mentee, mentors recognize they will need to contribute time, energy, or other resources to truly make a difference for their mentee and likely perceive that these investments would be wasted if the mentoring relationship were to end." And this basically means that the mentors actually have to put forth the effort, and what they're trying to see from the mentors is that the people that they're mentoring are actually putting forth the effort and trying to become better, because the mentors, they don't want to go out there and just put forth all that they can trying to help these youth out when the youth aren't going to do anything to give it back or to give back to them, and try and show these mentors that they're actually doing something in their lives and making a positive impact towards them. Any reform recommendations? I think these guys are doing a really good job. They've been around, like I said, 27, 28 years, so they know how to run their business really well. I think they could potentially add some more sports or extracurricular activities. I know personally that's just a really nice way to deal with stress, deal with any kind of anxiety you're dealing with. You don't want to, especially if you have social exclusion problems, you don't want to talk to people. So it's nice to just get out there, be active, do something, take your mind off everything. And then also one of the things that I think every program should do would be to stay out of political, religious, any kind of controversial subject, especially in a mentor program like this. Kids 9 to 21, they're very impressionable. So anything you say, they can take, and they will immediately believe that. So you just want to be very careful with what you're portraying towards them. Make sure they're getting right information, not being coerced by you into choosing one way or the other. And then actually I have a quote to follow that up. It is from Rhodes, Lang, and Spencer, and the article is called "First, Do No Harm: Ethical Principles for Youth Mentoring Relationships." And the quote was, "Mentors should thus strive to refrain from religious or political proselytizing, raise their own awareness of power dynamics in cross-age and cross-cultural relationships, and seek consultation from mentoring programs to effectively negotiate these differentials." So basically, they should just stay out of it, because it should be up to the youth decision what their political views are, what their religious views are, what their views on any kind of controversial subject are. That's not up to the mentor to decide that for them, especially in that age. They need to find their own personality, find their own identity, and be able to develop that into what they want to be in as an adult, and that should be their choice, not the other person's choice. So overall, we should just avoid any kinds of controversial subjects. That is it for my presentation. Thank you for watching, and go check out New Pathways for Youth. They are doing some real good out there. Thanks.